Normality is a paved road. It is comfortable to walk on, but no flowers grow on it. Vincent van Gogh. While I was working as a whale watch tour boat captain in Alaska, I was able to see too many amazing things to put them all in a video. Unlike my guests that were only aboard for 3 hours, I was on the water for 12 hours a day, so I was able to see so much more than I could ever capture on video. Simply taking the boat through the inland waterway at 20 knots was a beautiful sight. Then there was all the wildlife. I saw hundreds and hundreds of sea lions basking in the sun. I would see the occasional seal poke his head just above the water. And every single day I was out there, I was able to see humpback whales. Sometimes they would be gracefully swimming along or flipping their dorsal fins or tails. I was able to witness a lone humpback bubble net feeding. I also saw about 15 humpback whales bubble net feeding all together. It is astonishing to see so many 50-ton animals burst out of the water at once, their great jaws taking in as many fish as they can. Then there were the rare times I was able to witness a full breach. These are rarely caught on camera since there isn't much of an indication when it will happen.
My gosh! I got some of it.
About a quarter of the time, we would also come across a few orca, or killer whales. They would swim in and out of our tour area without us ever really knowing when or where they may pop up. I wasn't able to get as good of shots as some of my guests since I had to drive the boat. What I have here is just a small portion showing the lucky few times I could catch them on camera.
If you're going to get this while we're doing it. What's that? If you're going to get this while we're doing it. That is so good. That's nice. Yeah, this is an excellent day of work. I thought the other day when we had a full boat and we saw all those experts showing us a good day of work, this is easily better than up to 3 people on board just looking to kill whales all by yourself.
The scenery and the experience of being a whale watch tour boat captain was a once-in-a-lifetime chance for me. If you have the opportunity to travel to Alaska and see some of the wildlife, I strongly suggest you go. You won't regret it.
Let's go back to Puerto Rico and see what's going on there. Hey guys, today is Tuesday. It's Tuesday afternoon, and Hurricane Dorian is on its way to Puerto Rico, kind of where I'm hanging out at the moment. So this is going to be my first experience with a hurricane without David, no less. So this is interesting. It's all on me. Hey, girl power! Anyway, let me show you what I have done to prep so far when a hurricane's on its way. Let's go into the forward port cabin. Light. All the projects that I've been working on, and were several different places in the boat, we're kind of on our forward port cabin bed, which we affectionately call our garage. So here's some of the stuff that I moved in. And the aft port cabin has some of our outdoor stuff. These are the cockpit cushions, which I wiped down with mildew remover, and our port and starboard side panels, which are rolled up. You can't really see there on the mattress. So this cabin is nice and full. Thank goodness it's only me, because no one else would have anywhere to sleep. I already brought in the hose, filled up the water yesterday, filled up the water today. So that is our drinking hose. Yes, I know it's not the white one with the BPA, blah, 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 but it works. And some extra hose that was sitting outside. My wagon wheel cart, which is underneath the hose, you cannot see. My little handy dandy that I made holder. Can you see it? Okay, where can I put this that you can see it? Hold sunglasses, gloves, or boating gloves. This slides in and off the track at the helm seat. So I brought that in. I still have my sewing machine out. Bastette's really worried about the hurricane, as you can see. Let's take a look what's going on in the marina. Of course, when you have a hurricane, you have to move your boat. So everybody is in the process of moving to the mangroves. And the mangroves are over in that direction, over here. When there's a hurricane, you don't get to stay in the slip. Right now, Dorian's still a tropical storm. We still have to leave the slips in the marina because it's been declared a state of emergency in Puerto Rico. So, let's see how this goes.
Maria was a Category 4 hurricane that just barreled directly over Puerto Rico. It was a big windstorm. This one doesn't have as much wind. It's a tropical storm, but it's going to have a lot of rain, okay? But the people there are still on edge, expecting the tropical storm conditions. And I think the highest chance at seeing the worst conditions are going to be in the eastern part of Puerto Rico, okay? And the worst of this storm is going to be late afternoon into the evening. After that, by the time we get to the morning tomorrow, things improve.
During a hurricane, all the boats have to leave the marina, even the ones that have to be towed. I am surrounded by boats. When you are one of the last ones to move, you take what you can get. Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday, August 28th in the morning. It's not 9 o'clock yet. I was trying to get the TV on to see if I can get a news update on Tropical Storm Dorian and see what's going on since last night. I took some video last night of the hurricane hole that I'm in the mangroves here in Puerto Real, but I don't know how well the picture is going to turn out. So let's take a look and see how surrounded I am by boats. Hopefully none of them get loose. This is at my stern. All of these smaller boats are tucked in bow in with stern anchors and lines. I am in the middle of this little finger in front of everyone with a bow anchor. And then if you can see, this line here goes to the mangroves. This is the port line for me. More boats still coming in. Everybody's lined up and going all the way around the mangroves. So this is my bow view from the bow. There's one sailboat over here that's interesting. It's sideways to it's like parallel with the mangrove trees, which is interesting. I wonder why they chose that route. Hey guys, it is 6:15 in the evening here in Puerto Real. It's 18:15 for you military folk. And I believe that's still a couple hours before Dorian is supposed to hit any parts of Puerto Rico. We are in the southwest tip of Puerto Rico, of the island, so I don't think we're going to get hit as much as the eastern part of the island. But I just wanted to give you a hurricane update. So here we are. In my last report, it was upgraded from Tropical Storm Dorian to a Hurricane 1. And this is what we have right now in the area. The sun is getting ready to go down. The waters are still calm. It has drizzled a little bit, but nothing that I would call a rain. Hasn't poured down. The water's been pretty calm, other than some boaters, like that little guy out there in the yellow boat, whipping back and forth from here to wherever they're going. I don't know what they're doing, but there's another guy in a tender running around also, back and forth. The marina is over here. If you go past this boat over here, that is where the bottleneck is, the opening to get into the marina on this side. So as you can see, still pretty calm. The sun's getting ready to set. And we have a couple more hours till we get the the effects of Dorian. I'll give you guys an update later. Oh yeah, let me tell you, hurricane hazards. At the time it was a tropical storm hazard. I was climbing in the bilge and my hand slipped. So I got a nice little cut on my finger right before I was leaving the marina on a hose clamp. To say the least, it was an ouchie. Probably needs stitches, but I was in the process of moving out and getting into the hurricane hole, and you do what you got to do when you live on a boat. New skin it is. Hurricane Dorian update. It is 8:40 at night, and we still don't have any rain, and it is calm as calm can be. The boat's not even rocking, and it's not windy. It's quite hot and humid. Gonna go to bed and sleep a few hours, set my alarm, wake up, check to make sure the boat's still okay in a few hours. Good night all. Good morning guys. It is Thursday morning, 01:30 in the morning. I got up to do a walk around the boat or look outside, and we have flat calm water and no rain, no wind. So I think we're in the clear here because checked radar and Dorian's way above the island of Puerto Rico. Just wanted to give you an update. I think I'm gonna go back to bed, and I'll maybe do a revise tomorrow after I'm settled back in the marina. Good night guys. Good morning guys. It's Thursday morning at 07:30. And it's Thursday, the day after Dorian passed over Puerto Rico. So Hurricane Hunker Down is over, and people are actually starting to pull their boats out already from the hurricane hole. Unfortunately, I have to wait for high tide, which is later today, early this evening. But people are starting to get their boats. It's a beautiful morning, as you can see. No rain, sunny. Waters are nice and calm. Now we just have to hope and pray for everyone else that is in the path of Dorian until she dissipates into the Atlantic. So our prayers go out to everyone. Please be safe and take precautions. I made it back safely into this slip. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and share with your friends. We'll see you next time.